Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Check it out, behind me here today we have this Roush S550 Mustang.
Perfect.
And damn, this thing looks insane. This is a competition orange Roush Mustang. For those of you that don't know, Roush is a specific package for Mustangs that Ford offers. So it's you can go visuals, you can go with just the aesthetics, or you can go with power also. And this specific one is a Roush Stage 2, which is a V8, and it has the Roush package on the exterior of it, and it has a few other upgrades, which are the track pack parts. And yeah, we'll go ahead and have a little walk around, show you guys what this looks like. But this thing's a beast, check it out. It's already been modified. As you can see, he has aftermarket wheels, painted the calipers, currently lowered. I can see he has tow hook, headlight tint, little things. So it's already been modified. And yeah, we're gonna be doing a few little touches to it. We're gonna be doing steering wheel bezels on the interior in carbon fiber. As you guys know, these Roush Mustangs got a different deck lid than just the GT deck lid on the Mustang. So these have a Roush deck lid that says Roush in the back. So we're gonna be installing some overlays on that to make it pop, because right now in the back it's just black. So the orange wants that Roush lettering to pop out. You know, that way people on the road recognize, you know, this ain't your typical Mustang, this is a Roush. And yeah, these things are very special. So as you can see up front, we'll go ahead and have a little walk around. Alright guys, so check it out. Starting off the front, you can already see it has the front Roush fascia. So as you can see, it's much more aggressive than the stock front bumper. So as you can see, we have larger scoops here up front. You got the large Roush splitter in the bottom. The fog lights are actually different. Normally fog lights on the S550s are where these scoops are. Now you have them over here on the center. So yeah, they look super sick. And as you can see, this is a stage 2 Roush. So he has the 2 there, which means this is a GT with Roush package. They have a stage 1, which is an EcoBoost, and then they have the RS, which is a V6 with the visuals and a few little changes on it. But yeah, then they have a stage 3 on top of this, which includes the Roush supercharger, and that gives you above 700 horsepower. So Roush definitely packs these Mustangs, and yeah, they're beautiful cars and super fun to drive. Check it out, he has these Project 6GR 20-inch wheels, super sick. So these were specifically made to be similar spoke style. So if you guys kind of recognize them, these are kind of made like those GT350R carbon fiber wheels. These are 7-spoke, so as you can see, it's super open and you can really get a nice view inside of the calipers. And then you can see he also has drilled and slotted rotors. Thing's super nice all the way around. You got the stripes on the side with the RS2, super sick. And then yeah, let's go out to the back of this thing. Looking at it from the back, as you can see, he has a wicker bill, and these Roushes, check it out, this is what I love about them. They have the front bumper, which is super sick, and then for the rear, they really change it up. They have the Roush rear Valance, and then they come included with quad tip exhaust. So definitely a huge upgrade from just your regular Mustang. And yeah, you got window tint on there, everything. You got the wicker bill. So as you can see, this is made by ZL1 add-ons. We do sell these for all the Roush owners out there. This is a piece that is attached to your OEM spoiler. So as you can see right there, this is an extension to the OEM spoiler. So you don't got to remove your OEM spoiler. This bolts straight right up to it, and it looks just much more aggressive, gives it a whole different look. So yeah, super sick. And yeah, so what we're gonna be doing to it is as you can see, it has this Roush lettering out here in the back. You can't really see. And we're gonna be laying some orange vinyl cutouts that we have for these, and that way you're gonna be able to see it. So you guys are gonna see that. We're also gonna be throwing a Next Level banner on the back of the Mustang. So we're gonna be throwing a Next Level banner back here. And as for the interior, he's gonna be doing the carbon fiber bezel cutouts that we have. So they cover all the silver here on the steering wheel, super sick. And yeah, it really changes up the interior. You know, this is one of the most important parts of the car because you know you're always sitting behind it driving it. So if you're the owner driving it, you know, modifying the interior definitely changes things up, and yeah, it makes it feel like a whole new car just with our vinyl overlay. So yeah, the customer is also looking at other interior mods from Dyna Performance. So we also have some carbon fiber overlays which lay over this. It's pretty much just 3M stick on, and it's actually a real carbon fiber with a clear coat over it, and it's flexible, so you don't have to remove your parts or anything like that. Just lays right on. We'll show you guys what that looks like in a bit, but yeah, we make them for this part in the center, for the center console, and then for around the screen. So we'll show you guys what that looks like in a bit. This is all made by Dyna Performance, and we sell it on our website, so if you're interested, go ahead and hit us up for that. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started and start cutting out the banner and the Roush lettering in the orange to go ahead and match his car, and then we're gonna be doing the carbon fiber steering wheel bezel, which are gonna look a little bit like this. As you can see, this is like a 5D carbon, so super realistic. We're gonna go ahead and be cutting them out of this, and yeah, we'll show you guys what that looks like at the end. We're gonna go ahead and start cutting the next level and the Roush lettering. As you can see here, we have all the files set. We're gonna go ahead and be cutting them out, and then we're gonna be weaving these, and then we gotta cut out the carbon fiber steering wheel bezel after that. So we'll show you guys what all that looks like. And yeah, let's go ahead and let the cutter do its work, and we'll show you guys the final product once it's finished. As you can see, these are vinyl pre-cuts. They're already cut to the shape of the rear badges. So we're gonna be showing you today how to install these. These are made of high quality vinyl. There is two ways to install it. So you could do a wet application or you could do a dry application, either or. Today we're gonna be showing you how to do just the dry application, and it's super simple to install. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the install. What you wanna go ahead and do is start with the first one. You wanna make sure you clean the surface first. We already went ahead and did that. We just used rubbing alcohol and got all the contaminants off of the letters. Once you get that done, then you can go ahead and start laying them down. So if you guys are looking to get this done, we could do this in-house in San Diego, but for those of you that are not in San Diego and want to do this to your Roush Mustang, we'll have a link in the description to our website where you can purchase these and do this at home. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment down below and we'll answer any of the questions that you have. So as you can see, these are vinyl pre-cuts. This is in the carbon fiber finish, so it has that carbon fiber look that a lot of people like. So this is all vinyl stick-ons. And yeah, I'm going to be showing you how to install this. We offer this in different finishes, tons of different colors to match your car: red, black, blue. And yeah, you could go ahead and check out our website and find the color you want. And if you don't see it on our website, send us a message. We'll go ahead and see what we can do. So these overlays will fit your 2015 to 2020 Mustang. And yeah, like I said, they're all pre-cut to go ahead and just be laid right on. You don't gotta do no trimming, cutting, nothing like that. Just lay it on and go. We do send you one extra piece for the bottom. So if you wanna go ahead and start with this one, and you wanna go ahead and practice if you haven't messed around with vinyl, so you can go ahead and practice with the lower one. I'm gonna show you guys how to install this one first, but we do send you two of these, as you can see here. That way you can have one practice piece to go ahead and get used to the material. So what you wanna go ahead and do with the first lower piece is you wanna use this bottom side of the overlay to go ahead and line it up. Once you go ahead and cover all the silver, you can lightly set it down just like this. You want to leave these two top parts just floating up, and that way you could go ahead and move them around to wherever they need to be. So once you go ahead and set the bottom, you're happy with it. Now we're gonna go ahead and start working with the first side. So we're gonna use this inner side here to line up with this here. We're gonna make sure it covers, and whenever you're happy with it, you're gonna set down this deeper side here on the steering wheel. So set that down just like that. And then once you have that set, this whole piece is just gonna lay itself down. So once you have that set, the rest of it is just gonna lay right down and wrap around the rest of the bezel. Alright, so once you go ahead and lay the first side down, you want to go ahead and repeat the same thing with the other side. So you're going to use this inside line as a guide. Once it's nice and straight, go ahead and set it down. And if you have any lifting here in the center, we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of heat to just go ahead and let the material lay itself down there. So don't worry about that just yet. You can go over that with some heat at the end and set that down. Right now we're just setting down all these sides, make sure everything is laying down good wherever it can. So for the tools that you're going to be using, we use this micro squeegee, so this lets us get in. You can go ahead and use like a debit card if you don't have it. We are going to offer these on our website, so if you want to purchase some of these, you can go ahead and add them to your order, or you can just go ahead and use your debit card, just anything to go ahead and just get you to push the material into these small areas where you can't get your fingers into, and just like that. Now we're going to go ahead and get started with the top piece. So same thing, you're going to go ahead and take it off of the backing paper, and for this one you're going to go ahead and start with this top corner up here. You're going to use this as your guide to go ahead and be your first mounting point. You're going to set that down right there, perfect. So you just want to cover up the silver, and then same thing as the bottom, we have two flaps here. We're going to go ahead and start with the top one. We're going to line it up with the line up here of the silver, just like that. And then once you have that down, you can just set this top side down, and now we're going to go ahead and focus on just dropping this side down, so just like that. And then we can go ahead and use our micro squeegee again and push it into these small areas. Behind the buttons, we give you guys enough material to go ahead and just wrap around the buttons so you can't see any of the silver. Perfect, just like that. And you can go ahead and do the same thing for the lower piece. You're going to use the top line as your guide. Once you have that set, you set the center down, and then you work the material down just like this, and tuck it behind the buttons. So there you go, here we're on the last piece now. Same thing as the other side, you're going to go ahead and use this top side as your guide. Just like that. Drop it down. Alright, so same thing, set it all down, then grab your micro squeegee, tuck it in behind the buttons, behind the airbag. perfect. Alright. Alright, and the last and final piece, it's going to be the steering wheel pony. So same thing, it's a pre-cut. And you're just going to go ahead and take it off and align it with the pony. It's a perfect cut, so you can go ahead and use the front, the head as your guide. Set it down. And if you do mess up, you could go ahead and lift this right off. Just try not to distort the shape of it because it is pre-cut perfectly. So trying to stretch it, just try to lift it up carefully to where you're not going to change the shape of it. But yeah, there you go, there it is, it's all laid down. Alright guys, so once you have them on, there's one last step to do. You want to go ahead and grab your heat gun and go over them with a little bit of heat. You want to make sure that they tack down, so when you add heat to the overlays, it actually activates the adhesive and it makes it tack onto the steering wheel a little bit better. So if you have areas that are lifting, for example here in the center part of the steering wheel, you want to give it a little bit of heat and it'll go ahead and just set down super nice. So yeah, once you go ahead and have them set down, you're going to go ahead and just heat them up, make sure nothing moves around, and you'll be all set to go. So let's do that real quick and then yeah, get this car back on the road.